Hello and welcome to my channel. It is time for some mixed media mashup. My name is Darcy. I don't know the prompts yet this time. I'm actually going to do it live while I'm watching. Well, I gotta cover the names, but you know, there's Penny's has her paper gessoed. And it's a Facebook group called Junk Journal with Penny. I strongly suggest you check it out. We have a new challenge that just started, which looks like a lot of fun. And has some fun digitals involved and a prize involved. So yeah, that's fun. It'll be super fun. Yeah, tonight she made the announcement about the challenge tonight. So it's we're the most people we've ever had, which is 31. I think that's a decent amount of people there. All right, hold on, let me get this spread out some. And I will try to pause when I do my hair dryer thingy. Let's pull. Oh, that's a folded over pocket on the other side of that page. Should have paid attention to that, but that's all right. I'll try my bigger brayer so I don't have so many lines. And then I'll do the other side over here, but I want to, let's see, this book over here would be good. I want to close up this pocket. I still want it to be a pocket down here though. So I'm going to go ahead and close it up on the top here. That would be great. Next week, gesso a piece of muslin and create on that. That'd be cool. I'm just trying to get glue on this. Okay, first of all, the glue needs to come out. There's a lot of buffering on Facebook tonight, so hopefully that'll help. Okay, so now I have a side pocket. Probably could have done this. Whoops. Let me put a little. Sorry, trying to see where my half mark was. There, because there's a little arrow that's the halfway mark. Did you know that? Most people, I assume, know that. But see, I always do that. I always assume people know stuff, and they're like, "Hey, I didn't know that." All right, this is an issue here. It's too thick. The whole magazine is too thick. So now we have some new drop paper. Let's see. Get a little bit more on here, but not too much, hopefully. This side would have been much more absorbent since it was the construction paper, I think, is probably more absorbent. Oh yeah, today's Cyber Monday too, so that's probably why there's a lot of lag on the internet, on the interwebs. Oh, I don't have tape in this one. Oh well. Just hope I don't have to use too much liquid stuff that goes down into it, huh? Oops. Someone reminded Penny to move the keyboard before she does any splattering. Alright, I need to dry this. Oh, I had my dryer the other day, so we know how that works. I never add circles. How come that's never a thing that I've heard before? Cord. That's a cord for that. That's a cord for that. Sometimes I have to find my dryer by finding the cord. Well, let's hope there's not a lot of wet stuff I have to do. My fan is way over there. Let's see. I have my microphone's plugged in. Alright, well, since I gotta wait for a minute for the first prompt anyway, and if I do find my dryer, I gotta use it. I'm gonna pause for a minute. I found my dryer. It was in the general area of where I thought. We got a wild. So I can do anything. And that's too. I never know what I want to do. But you know what might be a good. I don't know where it went. I had it once. I was thinking maybe my Tim Holtz paper, not rice paper, but the tissue paper, but Wild, wild. I might just do some stencil. How about that? I think I will do some polka dots. What color will I do the polka dots, you ask? I don't know. I might do them. I don't really want to do black. One of the archival inks that I have. Because they're going to get wet and we don't want to lose them all. They may get wet. Who knows for sure. I have archival ink somewhere. I was stacking them somewhere. Because I just remember stacking them somewhere. Alright, those are not where they're supposed to be. Oh my goodness. So, wild card. That means you can do anything you want to do. And, well, since I cannot find an archival ink I want to use at this moment in time, one moment in time, maybe we'll just take this Tuscan red and a little, oh wait, yeah, I don't know, do I want to use potting soil? Not really. Oh, he's going for a Christmas theme. Distress, distress. I'm feeling distressed. Oh, you know what might work? I don't want to do too much green. Oh yeah, I forgot those existed. Hold on. They fell yesterday, and my husband picked them up. Oh, there they are. And I'm like, where did they go? Oh, found them. Oh, talk amongst yourselves. Or talk to your Christmas elf. He should be out now if you have one. Okay, let's see. Oh, tissue, that's nice. Not necessarily tissue. I think I'm just going to do potter's clay. And that will just be subtle, right? Subtle, 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 subtle. Where's my orange? I don't really have one that I've been using for orange. So I'll use this one. Because I had one for red and pink, but I don't use orange enough to have a dedicated brush for it, apparently. Let's see, this one is fade resistant ink dye, so hopefully that means that it's also, you know, can handle liquid. If I do have to do, well, at least, well, we won't have gesso, but there could be smoosh ink or watercolors or any of the things. And I kind of want to cover the whole thing with the polka dots because some of them will get covered up and I don't know which ones will get covered up. Wait, where am I? There. I have to match up my circles. So yep, just inking away. The only thing with a wild card is kind of like, it takes you a minute to think about what you want. And I have not done anything like this yet, so. What? Sometimes the chat gets a little odd. We are down to 25 people from the 31, so a few, I guess, that came for the announcement and then went to bed. Because while it's only, what time is it here? It's only almost 9 o'clock here. It's later for some people. The next one is use stamps, which I will get to in just a second. I will. I'll use my stamps, I promise. I just finished my circles. I'm getting ink all over my fingers. That is because I'm touching the stencil. I have my, I'm just going to use my word stamp. Oh, although I found my, oh shoot, where did it go? I was trying to clean a little bit today, like I said I needed to. And I found one of my stamps. Oh, where did they end up putting that box, which was in that box? Oh, nope, not there. I had a stamp I'd like to use. Not in there. Not there. Oh my goodness. The only problem when I clean stuff or try to organize stuff, the only problem I try to organize stuff is stuff just basically gets moved around. Alright, well, when I get that other one back where it's supposed to be, then I will go ahead and use that one. Be able to find it. Ooh. Found a couple of my archival inks. Would have been, maybe I'll use sepia. I'll keep it in the autumnal range here. And this one, like the other one, I'm going to be less careful about where I put it because a lot of it's probably going to get covered. So I don't think it matters. Are we supposed to be doing this mashup Christmas theme? Nope, just Penny just happens to be. I'm still in my autumn art journal. So personally, I'm all up for keeping it autumn for a couple, well, at least today. Tomorrow starts the Christmas. Oh, and I haven't started. I was going to look up for some prompts and see if there are any that I'd be interested in. So, yeah. And if I were doing like a background that I didn't know which direction things were going to go because I was going to cut it down into tags, then I would possibly do it like some sideways and some not sideways. Alright, added stamp. When I said stamps, I could do another stamp if I wanted to. But the one I wanted to use is it's got like letters that are in circles, almost like an old typewriter key thing. So, of course, let's see. Potting soil, that's the one I found earlier. I'm like, sure, now I'm finding all kinds of permanent inks to use. So, alright. I'm not sure how long it's going to take for them to pick the next one, so I'm going to pause. Okay, number 3 prompt is use whatever supply is to your immediate rate, which is a bunch of inks. So, oh shoot, did I find? Wait, I found my acrylics the other day. Alright. And water. Water. I had a water bottle. It's right here. And so let's see. This rustic. This one is the closest, but I also, these were right next to them, so I think I'm going to do Faded Jeans and Rustic Wilderness, and who knows how that's going to turn out. So a lot of stuff that's going to happen tonight that is just basically, because you get the wild card and use what's to your right, so everyone's is going to look totally, well, they always look totally different anyway, but you'll hardly be able to tell they were from the same prompts. I saw somebody use their acrylic stamp to do this. I thought that was kind of cool. Let's see. Something. Oh, I got like 2 rolls of paper towels under my desk. That's unusual. I actually meant to do this before. I meant to do the big one and then do the faded jeans around it. There. So I could get some blend of color. If this wasn't all gessoed, I'd probably go ahead and, I think it already got sprayed a little bit. I'm just kind of mixing it all in there. And definitely gonna have to, want to get some green on this side too. Just random stuff on my desk. Hoping to get a clear out here soon. Whoops, sorry. I bumped ya. I am sorry. Definitely am. Get a different look when you use your acrylic block than when you smush it down. So that's fun. So far, Penny's got black and white. Because she got the gesso on there, and I guess she used black ink for the stamps. Alright, I'm going to pause you while I dry. Oh, I don't know why I pressed start. My thing is dry, but we don't have the next prompt yet. Talk about a white Christmas. Since her thing is all white. Oh my goodness. Facebook is just buffering all over the place. And this kind of cool. Can you see that? Yeah, you can. You can still see the polka dots through the distress ink. That's kind of cool how it did that. See, if you're not on Penny's group, you're missing her little talk about what it's like when it snows in Texas. Oh. Linda said she drove in, snow in New England when she was 16. Yeah. Driver's ed didn't stop just because it snowed. Yeah, I actually had my driver's ed during snow. It was actually snowing. So yeah. Yep. All right, let's see. Next prompt we're waiting for. Let's see. How's everybody doing today? I'm still a little bit damp here. Hopefully it'll dry. Hopefully whatever I do next won't matter too much. So, yellow is the next color. Oh, and I don't know if I've explained this time. Add blue is the next one. So, sorry about that. Add blue. So basically, Penny has all like this deck of cards, and on one side is all the same, and on the other side is like not just like Ace 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 Jack Queen King. They're actually different colors. So it's a deck that works really great to pick your prompts for the thing. I kind of want to do something bigger, I think, maybe. Or, let's see. First of all, I need this blue. And what else? I have polka dots. And I have splotches all over the place in your big fat face. Let's see. Maybe I'll just come in and do some swirly bits on the, some swirlies on the corners maybe. And that will be my blue. Blue. Oh, it's a dream. I keep, when I hear the word green, I usually start doing that green, but that's not even the word. It's dream. So, yeah. Oh, she's saying blue still works for Christmas. Well, yes, of course it does. Look, there's blue on my journal cover. Can you tell I'm excited about my December daily journal cover? Just a little bit. Alright, I was like, did I even press play? Yes, I did. Apparently. Couple more corners here. Not doing them exact. Just kind of winging it here. Next color's getting picked. If I start to sound like I have a southern accent, it's because Penny does, and sometimes it's catchy. I'm gonna do I want to do this? I don't know. It's gonna get like way in the, see how it looks. Green. Green is the next color being picked. Add squares. Yay. Well, guess what? Like the last time, I'm going to use this as a template for my squares. Ooh, I went a little over on those, didn't I? Oops, got a little out of control with that. Which pen do I want to ruin today? That's the question. Well, this one's probably already ruined. Or, let's see. I don't see any of my white gel pens. Oh, no, I do. Here. So, I'm going to do a square here. Maybe here. Overlap my squares. And I'm going to do like I did the other time where I don't, she likes the diamonds. She said, whoops, help if I have the line in the right place. Then it's going to look a little bit more like lines than squares if I do it like this. I don't know. No, I don't necessarily like the square one. I wouldn't mind circles. Oh no, we did have circles once. I remember. I think I used like the glue cap and stuck it in ink. That's right. Alright, so there's a couple squares. I might even add a couple more. Just get them squares all over the place, just so I can have more white lines, basically. Nice if I could put that straight. Alright. Just doing this for the lines. I just want lines. Go off the page over here. Whoa! Everything all right out there, kiddo?
I just bumped into the tally's tray.
Okay. Because it's never been there before? Let's do one over here. This is kind of cool, actually. Whoops. If I would stay on task with where are the pens supposed to be writing, it would be cool anyway. Am I doing too many? Tell me if you think I'm doing too many. I should vary my sizes. That might be nice, but I don't think I have another square that I could necessarily use. Ended up with odd shape. Oh, you know what I could have done for squares? I just realized. I could have either dipped in paint or ink the cover of one of these or the smaller ones. They're kind of square. They're pretty much squares. Or even if you wanted a bigger square, do that one. Oh, I'll have to remember that for next time. Alright. Oh yeah, I do have a stencil with squares too, don't I? Is it in here? That's the, might not be in this one though. I'll have to remember that too. I do have a stencil with squares. It's one of the Tim Holtz ones. Yeah, I must have it somewhere else. Ooh, guess what else would have worked as a square? Nope, those were all rectangles. If I had a rectangle, let's see, that's animals. Does this one have a square? That's kind of a square. So yeah, or you could put stamps. I don't know, you might be able to consider, you know, stamps, what I'm talking about, right? found some more archival ink. Since I'm over here, see what I have for archival ink. Next color they're picking is yellow. What will it be? Stick those stamps up there. Add red. The only red. You know what? Since I have these post stamps out, let's see. Where's that one? I wonder. I really wonder where that one is. Of course, the ones that I would want most are not in here. All right, red. We could take those out. Don't know when I'd ever use those. Okay, ladybug red or rhubarb. I like rhubarb. The rhubarb red is a red that can do with orange and blues and greens and whatnot. That's right. The one time you don't mind adding red to stuff is when you're doing Christmas stuff. Let's see. I'm going to do a couple different ones, I think. No, seriously. It was just in my eyeballs were just on it. Here it is. It's not the right size, but it'll work. Gail said that on her one of her recent videos. She had to move something because it was in her eye. It was in her eyeballs. I don't know what she said. It was funny, whatever she said. I thought it was funny. Well, maybe I'll do another one of these up in the corner. The only thing is, if I don't have a completely flat surface, it doesn't come out all the way, but that's okay because then it also kind of looks, you know, aged maybe. Or there's just nothing in there on the stamp, so nothing's going to show up there if it's not even on the stamp. Duh. I'm real bright. Super bright. Super bright. Super bright. She's super bright. Sure she is. Adding some red. I don't think I've ever done the postal stamps on one of my mixed medias. But then I didn't know where they were either, probably, or I forgot about them or something. There we go. Do I want to add any more? What's this one? Received. Sure, why not? I'm going to add a couple of those. Received. Received. That's why you need a smaller one when you have like pages that don't, and when you're not using a flat surface. Received. And received. Message received, Captain. So that was use red. Oh, someone ruined a bunch of their craft supplies. I don't know if they had flooding or who is this? Wait, what in the world did she say? Winds that took the roof off of her art studio. Oh my goodness, y'all can imagine, right? Those lines look kind of weird and fun all at the same time. My fan's on, whee! Never know what you're going to get with Mixed Media Mashup. Alright, let's see. I'm going to pause for a second just so I could chew some ice, not and do it in your ear. Next prompt is add ribbon or trim. So I'm going to use one of these, I think. I think it can count as trim. Which one? I think I'll do this one maybe. I don't know about that one. Or I've got this. Maybe this one. Of course I have to glue it on because I got this at a thrift store and so it's pretty old. Now where do I want to put it? Maybe I'll just do it down the middle or on an edge. Ooh. I will cover that line of the pocket maybe. I think that's right. Scissors. Just cut that a little bit longer than I need it. It might have just fallen on the floor. Okay. Be nice if all the inside parts came off. Hey, yeah, it is. Good. Yay. Oh, shoot. It was trash day, and I emptied the trash and didn't put it back. It wasn't too far. Oh, glue. I need glue on this. Probably easier to use. Well, I'll just use this. I was looking for my, what is it called? Glue stick. Because I have like 8 of them. Not one of them is where they're supposed to be. Just saying. So I'm just going to use my fast drying, what is it called? Quick dry tacky glue. It's the Aleene's, and it's the purple and gray bottle. So. Oh, come on. It's a lot of glue. The last one came off so easily. I don't want this one to come off. I think this dries clear. Hopefully. It's a tacky glue, so it should. Oh, she lost canvases and leather. I've been talking bad. I've been talking trash about Pam. Not really. I haven't really actually said her name. Penny was just saying she likes Pam. I like Pam just fine. She just really seems to have a cult following and has branched off and does the podcast and all the other things. Oh. Really hoping we have to add more color so I can make that less white. Otherwise, I'll be doing that afterwards. She has not asked for the next color yet. So I will pause and chew some more ice. Don't get on me about chewing ice. It's not going to stop. Add doilies is next. So now with our weird cream color, we're going to add some bright white. All right, I got a fold on there, so I'm going to go ahead and tear it there, I think. Let's see. I kind of want it to come, what do I want it to do? Maybe I want it to come off the page a little bit. Maybe I... I'll stick a little bit there. I'm going to cut that though. I don't know. I have a weird thing about, unless I put the whole doily in the middle, it feels weird to put it over there. Oh, there it is. And I found my art glitter glue. It was behind my cup. I found it when I was drinking. I'm still in screen. Oh, she found some silver doilies. I do have some doilies, printed doilies somewhere. Whoops. Should have done it like Andrea had already made. She puts the glue on her hand and then dabs the doily onto her hand where the glue is. That doesn't seem to work much better though. At least though I end up having a little bit less. Ooh, 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 ooh. That's fun. Wipe time. And they're still in the same place so I can find those. Sometimes they get moved. Especially if I start organizing, then stuff gets moved. We don't want that. Alright, a little bit of wet wipe on that to get some of that glue off of there. And kind of want to, it's not going to stay, so I'm just going to cut that bit off. And maybe a little bit up here. Straighten that out. And, or, I don't know. What do you guys do? You could just, nope. Alright, I cut it too soon. Maybe that's the problem. Oh, that's not going to work. Oh, I think the cold ice made me get kind of sniffly. Alright, we'll just do that. And if it's going to come out everywhere anyway, I might as well just do this. Instead of going do through all the little tiny bits. Oh, except the end. I might want to do that. The scalloped bit. Do the scalloped bit. And then the wipe can pick up the bits that come through. I'm like, what? Why is that red? That red ink should be permanent, but oh, wait, might not be. I think I've had that one run on me before, so it might just be the pigmented chalk one. I didn't pay much attention to it, or it just needs more time to dry. All right, I'm gonna put a little bit more up in this over here so I can balance it out a little bit. Oh, I didn't want to put quite that much, but oh well, let's see. Whee! Do my scallops. What? She said nothing about this is supposed to be perfect. That's crazy talk. We know that's not true. Perfectly imperfect. I strive to not be perfect. I have to work at it. Not because I'm perfect, but because I need to let go of perfection. Do you know what I mean? I try to be imperfect on purpose so that I'm not trying, so I'm not struggling with trying to be perfect and then disappointing myself because it can't be perfect. Just, you know, just the way it is. It's gonna have to live without perfection. Of course, my perfection is if I can't do it right, I'm not gonna do it at all, but you know. Cover. Since I have my wipe out, thought I'd go ahead and I need to do the boiling water thing on that. But I'm not, I think, I don't know, was this one or another one? Oh, touch tip to surface before squeezing. Glide on surface for smooth, unbroken lines. Dry time about 15 minutes, 4 hours, depending on surface. Air dry only. So don't use your heat gun. Use non-rusting art glitter pin or soak in hot water for 30 minutes, then use pin. Replace spout cover or use art glitter pin for temporary storage. Think my it's pretty. Get that crackled look without even using crackle. Just waiting for the next prompt. Am I still recording? I am still recording. Woohoo! What prompt are we on? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I think we're about to do number 8 maybe. Let's see, we had the gesso, which didn't count, so we went to wild card. And stamps to your immediate right. Add blue, add red, trim, doilies, that's 7. What am I missing? Should see all the white splatters I have. Even my arms of my chair have white splatters on them. Watch it be splatters the next one. Splatters or drips. Who knows? I wonder where I put my tissues. Oh yeah, Penny did move. We can't see them anymore. So she was earlier. We could see all the cards. Doodle or draw? 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 Yeah, I'm just going to keep saying that until I figure out what I want to do. Oh, that's not the pen I meant to pick up. That is brown pen. Or this one, which would probably be weird. Metallic? No, let's not use that one. Let's see, what color is this brown pen? Let's see. Yeah, I might do the stitches like she does. I always do that though. Doodle or draw? I'm just always afraid to do too much. Well, we're still in fall, right? I wish I could draw a squirrel or something. Okay, I think I'm gonna... If my pen will draw. Come on, pen. Well, now it doesn't look brown. That's weird. People are dropping like flies right now. Because it's like after 10 o'clock and they all like need to go to bed. Just doodling here. Literally just doodling. See. Okay, the next one is add die cuts. And I actually organized some die cuts today. Do you think I'm going to be able to find them? We're about to find out. Of course, I can't just go halfway around this, can I? All right. Die cuts are right here. Because I to turn this box so they're actually where I want them. Oops. Let's see, what's in this one? See, that's like holly. This is, I don't know what that is. Kind of cool though. Oh, it's kind of like pine tree thingies, right? And then if we don't get watercolors or something, I can do something with these later. Do I do a little bit of holly too? Or do I want to use the brown? Kind of like the white because I can change it later to be something. Maybe. Somehow. Or, because that was just like the first thing I found. I have other things in here. I'm sure of it. Oh, this beautiful typewriter. Which I want to use on something, but maybe not this. And then there was that clock thing. That might be a fun one. Let's see, what else do we have? Teacups. That's something. Teddy bear's getting saved. We're saving that teddy bear. Coffee cup. Little stampy things. I want something that's not too doily feeling. I don't want a feeling of doily, you know what I mean? Got enough doilies and squirrels. Or yeah, I think I'll use those. The clock could be fun too. So these I got in a swap. So Lori, I'm using some of your dies. Oh, I'm gonna need my heart glitter glue for this. I might not use all of them, but you know, I just kind of want to have them coming in from the edges, and they may end up covering some of the doily, and that's okay. And I may rub some ink on them later or something, but see, look at this, covering up where that was ending there. Okay, I like that. Or I could take watercolor to them later too, and or they might just be cool all white. I mean, we do have quite a bit of white on here. Okay, we don't have any white going on down here, so this big one's going down here. All right, that's where the precision tip comes in handy on something like this. Although I don't, it would probably eat up my glue stick, huh? And this is fun, getting glue all over my hands. She says, sarcastically. If I don't get all the tips here, it'll just come up off the page and get ripped off, and I don't want that. Definitely don't want that. Can I turn that? Can I make it go where I want it to? All right, I had, where did my, what? Oh, here it is. I had a damp wipe here, which is coming in really handy right now. I can hear Penny's music in the background. Can't tell what it is though. All right, let's see. Do I want to do more? But there's more. A little one over here. Maybe up from the corner. Up from the edge here, maybe. Oh yeah, like that, maybe. Might want to save that other. Looks like little tiny fingers. It's creeping me out a little bit. I'm going to trim that off a little bit. All the people that can't, oh, they're still talking about snow and people who can't drive in the snow. Penny's is looking good. She used, I think for her die cut, she used little 1/4-inch circles, like from her punch, paper punch, pole punch I don't know. She got fancy silver doilies on there, though. That's fun. Whoa! Alright. She just hit the microphone. That was fun. Ding! Do I want that one? Or what do I want? I think I want this one. Alright, the way she says that is, so-and-so still with us? No, she's died since we started. Sorry, Penny, I gotta tease you sometimes. Sometimes she watches my videos. So if you ever see a Penny commenting on my videos, go check out, well, she doesn't have a lot on her channel yet, but she does try to add some of her mixed media mashups. Well, I don't know if she adds those, but some of her lives she tries to move over to YouTube when she can. Add yellow is the next prompt. add stars, Penny. Penny is very upset about the yellow because she's trying to do Christmas over there. And they're telling her to do yellow. Hey, is this yellow? Orange blossom. Yeah, guess not. Guess can't really say that's yellow. That's brown. Do I have any yellows in this stuff? Peanut brittle. Sorta-ish. Yellowish. Peanut brittle might have to be my yellow because I don't think I have an archival ink yellow. That or the gold. I should do gold stars. Let's see. Toffee crunch. That's more yellow than that. Yeah, I don't really have. I thought I had a dandelion in here. That'd be a little brighter than I'd want. I don't think I want gold. All right, yellow. Ooh. I think I know what I want to do with my yellow. Where's my... Remember how I wanted to give these a little bit of color? No, those would have to be green. Those need to be green. Never mind. I'll do this with my baby circles. I like when you have like the little stuff and the big stuff. Like if you have bigger polka dots, do some smaller polka dots. That's kind of fun to do. Not coming out how she likes, and she's like, there's enough on there for it to count. So I guess she tried a new stencil and it didn't work quite right. Huh. I didn't see the stencil. She has a stencil that's new and it's supposed to be music and it doesn't look like music. I can't tell what it looks like because she used yellow. Yellow is not a real dark color. Ah! Someone said yellow snow. That's funny. Oh, I got some coming up over here. There we go. Next prompt is about to come up. I've lost count. I don't know about you guys. Alright. And I'll have to take a picture of this before I can... Well, I guess I could take a picture with my other phone so I could finish this off on camera with any... Do I want to quote? Well, she's picking the next thing. Always keep your eyes open. Ooh. Found a... Add circles. Hey, remember when I was saying? I just added circles too. Alright, let's see. Of course, I don't know where my glue is, so that doesn't help. I've got polka dots everywhere. Let's see, what else? Circle, 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 circle. Do you think this will give me enough ink on here to do this or not? We're gonna find out. Ooh. Of course, this is distress ink, but I think we're pretty close to done now, right? So if I add some distress ink now, it shouldn't be too bad. I think I might add some smaller circles too. Alright, so that was a gesso circle. That was a big circle. Now we can do a medium circle using the texture paste cover. See if that works. Using the same color. Yeah, kind of works. Yeah, got a Venn diagram almost going on there. One more maybe? Maybe up here up in space. Oh, I didn't go off the page with any. Let me go off the page with one over here. And over here maybe. There, circles. Oh, don't just throw that out. We need to cover the texture paste back up. That was 12. Good. Now we have our bonus ones. Hi, Trapper. Trapper saying hello. We had squares and circles. It's a circle. Do, 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 do. And then I want to do these green afterwards. And I'll see if I can. I guess purple, because there's a lot of purples. That's what there's the most of in the bonus prompts. Since I can't see them real well, I just say purple. I was gonna say orange. I did pick a color. It's just I have a really big delay. That's all. My delay is probably more of a delay than other people. I don't know why. Alright, let's see. If I could take a screenshot, that'd be great. Let's see. Don't know. Oh, good, I got a screenshot. I don't know if that's gonna be, because then I can post that one. Alright. Whoops. The piece of paper doesn't count. Add buttons. I'm not going to add buttons. Sometimes she does the bonus prompts all at once. Good thing I didn't have this. See, now I need to do a new screenshot because that paper was there. I wonder what happens when I do the screenshot. Is there like a blip, I wonder? Alright. I got a picture that I can post. So now I can keep playing. Where's the green? Green, green, green. That one's the blue one. I'm actually looking for a black brush, which I use for green. Oh, look, more archival ink. What do you know? That green too. Found it. Okay. I'm going to do this one on the pine ones. See if I can do it just lightly. Just to take away some of that. I think they're pine. We're going to say they're pine. Gets late. All us old people get tired. They've disappeared, so now she's looking for people. Oh, they're still here. Yay. Add fussy cut images is the second bonus. I'm trying to do this lightly so I don't get on the paper so much. I just want to get it on the dies. All right, and then I want a little bit brighter green. A little bit brighter now. And then I think I'm going to look for my alright. I wish I could have done this before I glued them on. Although I guess I could have. They still would have been die cuts. I'll remember that next time. If I have white die cuts, then I can go ahead and do whatever I want to them before I glue it on. Okay. Well, if I put that over there where it belongs, it's going to be a lot easier to find next time. And just take my vintage photo and my, is this the vintage photo brush? Or is this, well, it's going to be a vintage photo now. Just kind of get these doilies and these ribbons to kind of coordinate a little bit more and not be quite so bright and in my face. There we go. So, got that. So it's almost like you're like, I don't know, in some fancy woods where you're going to have tea. I don't know. What are you doing in there? I don't know. Where'd my quote go? Here it is. Alright, and I'm going to do myself a little rustic. Because really, who wants just a plain quote when you can do that to your quote? See? Fun. And then I'll cut it down. Once it dries, I guess I should pause to do that. The last bonus was add water-soluble crayons. So, that's good. And, alright, I need to cut that down a little bit so I can get... Oh yeah, I didn't do the contest last week. Alright, I just have to do it down like that. Okay. Now, I have a messed up whatchamacallit. So, I need to use a piece of cardstock with it, or it won't punch through. Because sometimes that's what your die cuts do. But you know, and I have a circle already cut out. If that was closer to that, I'd probably use that. But we don't want it to look Christmassy. So now that I've done that, thought I was going to put it there, but there's this big blank space here that needs something. So, I wonder, where's my music? Sweet music, I hear music everywhere. I usually have music everywhere. Music, music, music. Music, music, music. You know what? This is cardstock, so this will be fine. I'm going to use this wood here. Then I will get a little bit less weight, like everything else. And so we want that little wood hole showing. I feel if this one was a little bit smaller, it might be. Alright, glue this on. Do I want to edge the edges? Here, we're just going to see what is on. Oh, green was on. Is that funny? I was like, whatever's on this sponge is what I'll use, and it ended up being the green. Interesting. Did you ever do that? Well, you probably don't have sponges that are like all mismatched and who knows what color they are. Y'all probably know what your sponges are. gonna meet up with that circle line. It takes away one circle line. One circle line. Alright. This paper is fairly thin, so I think I'm gonna have to spread it a little bit. Otherwise, it's gonna show the lumpy bumpies through it. Okay. I was gonna edge that with some vintage folder, but I vintage photo. Somebody said the word folder. All right, there we go. I need something here. An animal? Do I have? I had flowers. And oh, bird. I have birds right here. Will one of these birds work? I just need something. Oh, you know what? Kind of like maybe that. These goose, whatever they're called. The I don't remember what these are called. Okay, but let's have that come off like that maybe. That'll be fun. They kind of go with the colors. All right, yep, we're doing that. And then I'll be done. So this is a cutout from a book. So I usually tell Penny thank you at this point, but I'm in the middle of gluing. I love our mixed media mashups on Monday. They are such a treat. Even when I don't get to play along at the time, they are fun to just be in the chat. And so sometimes I do it the next day. Like next week is food pantry night, and so my husband doesn't get home until the live basically starts. So I don't usually do a live on the Monday nights where there's a food pantry. If I said food line instead, I didn't mean to. It's one of the stores we have around here. All right, that's a nice, I think that came out nice. This is a fun page to add. So, you know, if nature inspires you, always keep your eyes open, keep watching, because whatever you see can inspire you. And often, I don't know about you, but often nature does inspire me. In fact, I would love to find a picture of the beach in winter for my winter journal. So, there we go. I'm done. Take out my bits here, and I will bring this up a little closer for you. Get a little closer. That doesn't help if I go further away. So, yep, that's my mixed media mashup for, what is it, November 30th. So, super fun.